I just came out of well, I came out of surgery a while ago, but okay. What is it like living with HS? Ooh, my HS is flaring up again because my HS is getting so bad. The surgery is in a couple of hours. Surgery is in a couple of hours. And I'm supposed to be up at in 4 hours so that we can head off to the hospital. I've been putting off filming because I don't know, just because it's weird to film and let you in on this glorious process. It's really because showers are blessings. So I finally got into the hospital and I will, thanks, yes I am. I will give you guys a tour of the room later, but it was pretty straightforward. We got to the hospital, they got my vitals. They got my vitals and yeah, we just took those measurements and now I'm in the hospital. There's different rooms and so we're doing the 2-in-1 room deal package thingy majiggy. The nurses will come in a bit and I'll change out of my clothes into the hospital robes and then go down under. Yeah, do you have any words for the world?
No, I'm glad she's very brave about it. I'm always squeamish when I'm in hospital settings, but she's calm and I think everything's going to be okay, and I hope this is the magic so she doesn't have this recurring problem.
Yeah, I know guys, stress. So yeah, I'm chill, I'm excited. Obviously the pain of the actual boils when they do come is much worse than the yeah, so I'm glad this is happening. As you can see, I think I still have some eyeliner. I did wipe it off. Yeah, I did wipe it off and wash it with soap, but
Eyeliner.
it was makeup yesterday, mommy. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay. Woo, guys, I'm in the gown where you can see my booty. Fun time.
And they have this mural, eh?
Yeah, they have a really nice mural. I'll show you what that looks like in a sec. But yeah, I'm just getting wheeled. They're gonna put a needle in my finger and that'll be where the drip is, because you know we always wear a drip. Oh, this is the mural that they were talking about.
There's a mural. Take a picture. My favorite mural.
My mom says
Very calming.
very calming. We love to see it. We love to see it. Why not stand in front of a beautiful mural and just tell you that the surgery took about 2 hours. The right arm was a bit more difficult than the left arm. And to hold the space of the surgery, here's a video of me dancing, and then we can get into the next shots because it's pretty emotional. I just came out of well, I came out of surgery a while ago, but I was in recovery, and so they just brought me to the ward, and I'm just really tired, but I just wanted to vlog that I'm out and I'm well. Okay. What up, guys? I'm feeling a bit nauseous, but mommy, my nose. Can you wipe my nose? The boogers. Mommy, look, I need to be treated like a princess. I got my support team. Mommy here, feeding me. Grandma holding the food.
One last rice. With chicken?
Yes, please.
I'll give her. I'll bring liquid soup.
This is not bad at all, you know. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean, this just makes me grateful. Again, like, I feel like, even like when I was like leading up to this moment, it just makes me grateful for us being able to work hard and like the little privileges, you know. Cause like
Us?
yes.
Us?
Okay, sorry, my privilege. Well, okay, fine, you work hard, but I was trying to say it makes you grateful because grandma, the place downstairs, it was very packed, you know, and there's no AC, and you had to sleep with like multiple people. And
Where? Downstairs, you know, there's a general ward downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hola, hola, hola. If you hear something in the background, because the TV is up and loud. My mom just went downstairs to go get my cousins. I still need to give you guys a tour of the place. I haven't, but again, I've been drifting in and out of sleep. So just in case you have like an incoherent string of videos, that is why. I'm feeling cool. Like I threw up a couple of times, but that's only because I reacted to the medicine. Like one of the painkillers they gave me like made me feel nauseous. But apart from that, they switched me up. They said they don't give me that painkiller anymore.
You can't share on camera?
Hey.
Oh, no,
Even
share.
after.
Everybody say hi.
This is the one you wanted. Then we found some in ShopRite. Then we said we'll do ShopRite first.
Did they have the red one on that?
The red one, the one. Okay. I said room 2.
I did it already.
The one that we
If I
bought
show the room, show the bathroom.
because that one said
Yeah. I don't believe your career can be reaching.
Did I tell you I wanted to be a YouTuber?
Hey, study 3 things from America. I bought her something from Mr. Price.
No.
I was locked and he came and set me free.
I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's raining. So let me give you a tour. Let's have a little chat and let's go. So you enter with the door. You enter, and then this is what you see. My bed area. The other bed, because we chose the 2-in-1 option for the rooms, and I'll explain what that is in a sec. But then you get a TV, a nice AC that's been cooling me with some cold air, and then you have here. That's me. Hi everybody. And then there's a toilet. There's a bathroom with a chair, shower material. There's a sponge bag down on that. Did I already mention it's raining outside? It is raining outside. So you can kind of see how far the bandages. You can kind of see how far the bandages go up. I'm currently in the plastic surgery ward in a pretty fancy room, as you've probably just seen. So there were options to pick different rooms. There was a room downstairs that was a bit crowded, and there were like multiple people in the room. I forget how many beds, but there's multiple people in the room, different beds, and I think in that room you're only allowed you're only allowed one visitor at a time, because I think of how crowded it can get. There's a 4-in-1 room, there's a 3-in-1 room, there's a 2-in-1 room, and then there's a 1 room for like 1 person. As for the surgery, how did that go? I almost want to do like a Q&A for this part, but I also realized I haven't pre-asked anybody any questions, so let me actually pull up some questions from the internet. If you have any more questions, leave it in the description box below and I will give you some more Q&As. But what was the first question? Oh yeah, how long was the surgery? So the surgery was a little over 2 hours. The right side was more complicated than the left side, because when I explain to you what the surgery is, I know, let's leave that to the end. When I explain to you what the surgery is, you realize that there was a lot of obstacles in the right side than there were in the left side. Next question, please.
Next question.
Was I asleep for the surgery? The answer is yes. I was put under, I forget whether it's local or general. No, I think local, you're awake. generally asleep. So I was put under general anesthesia, and so I remember going to the surgery. They did like their little introductions, like they were about to give me this injection, because this is where like, I don't know, this is where like they pump a couple of fluids through, and like they were like, this is gonna hurt, and I'm like, God, please don't let it hurt. But then I also remember what Vanessa kept saying when we were doing, if you guys haven't watched my video with Vanessa, I'll leave it up here. But remember I was in the conversation, Vanessa was talking about how if you're scared about like the pregnancy thing and you keep saying that, oh, it's gonna be painful, then it's gonna be painful because you've already preconditioned your mind. And so when this was going, I was like, it's not going to be painful, this is not going to be painful, and it actually really wasn't. It actually wasn't. So shout out to Vanessa for for making that happen. And I have actually been using that I've been using that for a couple of weeks now, and I must say it's been working. So thanks, Vanessa. They, you know, put this tube in. They were like, this is gonna be like the most painful parts of the process of like the whole surgery thing, because I asked, and they were like, yeah. And then what happened? And then they were like, oh, tell me when you feel like drowsy. He was like, do you drink gin and tonic? I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, tell me when you feel like you drank too much gin and tonic. I was like, okay. It was very like drowsy-ish, and like my brain was kind of going heavy. So I was like, yeah, I'm feeling like gin and tonic. And then like when I felt like it was getting serious, I was like, bye. And then I slept. That was that. Okay, next question.
Hi.
Okay.
What exactly am I in this hospital for? Okay, so big question, and I plan to do a little video explaining it like much later on. I want this video to be right. But anyway, I struggled because we're praying that this surgery is past tense, but from a condition called hidradenitis suppurativa, and it basically means that these mountains grow under your arms and different parts of your body, but for me it's only under my arms. And basically what that meant is that I'm working out, next thing I know I have like a boil in my armpits. I'm breathing, next thing you know you have a boil in your armpits. You get out of the shower, next thing you know you have a boil in your armpits. I know it's pretty graphic, but it is what it is. And so many people suffer from it, so many women suffer from, so many black women suffer from it. So, and people are just there like, I don't know. So basically when you read up on it, like one of the symptoms is depression and everything, because like it's actually that intense, because it's like, oh, I have a headache, oh, I have a bit of a tummy ache, even tummy ache. Oh, my finger hurts, I don't know, you know, something, but it's like, ooh, I have a boil in my armpit, ew. So like there's a lot of stigma, you know, surrounding the skin condition, whatever thing is, and it's a lot of stress. And so because of that, a lot of people don't come forward, a lot of people don't get checked out, because like, you know how, because there's different ways people can get boils, right? And people can get boils because of an accumulation of bacteria in their armpits, but they also get boils just because they get boils. And it wasn't because I wasn't clean or anything, because I shower all the time. And so then like when this started happening in high school, I was like, yikes. And then when I went to Mauritius, I don't know if it was being in that climate, whatever, but the boils got serious again. I was actually admitted into the hospital, and then they did a surgery to remove the boil. And then when I went to England, it was acting up again, but I think because I was in England and the weather wasn't too bad, it was like chill. But when I came back to Ghana this quarantine period, like I had like a boil within, like boils, multiple within the span of like multiple months. So I came in March, so from March to August I had like 3 different boils, because it's a tough one. And so if there's anybody else that kind of goes through this, because I know there's a lot of people again, and so like, okay, so the videos that I did end up like googling and researching and everything, there were so many views on it, because there's so many people that go through this, and there's so many undiagnosed cases. Like I can't stress this enough. Like, oh, I'm so sorry if you go through this and you can't like talk to anybody about it, but hopefully this video can give you like some small confidence or clarity, and we can laugh at it together, because we're going through this nonsense crap together. Oh yeah, what was the procedure? So what they ended up doing was they ended up taking out part of my armpit. So it's a problem of the sweat glands, I believe so, don't quote me, I ain't your doctor, go ask your doctor, but it's a problem of the sweat glands. Basically what they do is then they cut the skin under my arms, and then apparently it's as elasticy as your tummy, like a pregnant woman. And so like all they needed to do was they needed to stitch the skin under my armpits back together. So they took out the problem area, they stitched the skin back together, and then it'll kind of heal like that, because the skin under your armpits is stretchy like a pregnant woman's tummy. So it's fine, like it stretches and everything. The woman who was in this room before I left, she was struggling, I don't think that's the word. She had breast cancer and she found a lump, and because this month is breast cancer awareness month, don't forget to do your self checks. My friend Nala has made a beautiful video. I think I'm gonna insert it into this YouTube, it's just a 1 second video, guys. It's literally like 20 seconds. You can afford to watch it and then come back to this thing.
For summer is for falling in love. We could stay out late until the sun sets past 8, and the cotton candy haze mirrors the warmth of your gaze.
I'm so bad at like these check things. I was counting on like my doctor roommates for this year to actually like do like my breast cancer awareness checks, because I was like, bruh, she's a freaking doctor, she can touch my boobs, it's okay, she can tell me, because I don't think I'm feeling it right. Bye. Bye.
For summer is for falling